Hey guys, this is Trish from Free Range Home, and I'm out here on this beautiful fall day, and I just wanted to show you what I am keeping my meat birds in this year. I've got a different chicken tractor from the smaller one that I did my previous video on, and I'll show you a little bit how we built it and how it works. It works really well for getting your chickens out on fresh grass every day, so come on and we'll take a look. Okay, and now I wanted to show you my big chicken tractor. This is kind of a larger version of what we just looked at. This is one that my husband built for me. And I said that I would show you some better wire. You will see that originally we did have chicken wire underneath this, and it's still there. But since then we have added some galvanized fencing. You can tell it's a lot tougher, it's a lot stronger. It would be a lot harder for a predator to chew through that. And so what we did is we just nailed that up over the chicken wire to better secure this. In here right now I've got some little Cornish Cross meat birds. These guys are going to get huge and they grow extremely fast. I've got 36 of them in there. I think they're all in the back right now. But one good thing about this, and I will show you kind of how it works, this whole top will lift up and you can access the entire pen. So that works out good, especially when you're going to catch them. You can just lift up the whole top and you can have pretty easy access to the birds. One of the things that we did put in here, which I would recommend, is we put an inner door in there. Now originally we had a wood floor, or not a wood floor, but we had a wire floor in there because I wanted them to be more protected at night. You know, and it concerns me, and it's something that I probably need to put that back in there because something can dig underneath this. They can get to them at night if something really wants to. So I would recommend putting a wire floor in there so that if something does dig under there, they're just going to hit the wire. But what happened was these guys pooped a huge amount, and so when I had my last batch in there, it was just so matted full of poop that I couldn't get it clean, and we ended up taking the wire out, which I really need to probably redo that. But the way it's originally made is you would shut this door at night, as you can see, and it will go all the way shut, and then the birds would then be contained in a box in the back with the wire on the bottom. So that way if something does get in underneath, they'll have to go through another fence to get to them, and they'll be a little bit more secure. I mean, everything wants to kill a chicken, everything, yeah, and they come out at night. Raccoons, possums, fox, neighbors' dogs, which has been my biggest problem here, hawks, you know, everything really wants to kill a chicken. So one of the biggest things that you're going to run into with keeping chickens is keeping them safe. I would say that is probably your biggest challenge. And I will show you. We put a metal roof on this. Now this is very similar to Joel Salatin's design. And I'll show you. You would just lift up this roof, and they have a little roosting pole in here, and you can access them that way. So they have a good dry place to go, and they're able to get in out of the sun, out of the weather and the rain, and so it's worked real well for us so far. Okay. So that's kind of my two different chicken tractors. I've got the little one here for the smaller uses, and then I've got the big one here. Oh, I did want to show you this too. Now you need to move this quite often, especially if you have these meat birds, because they'll just go through some grass really fast. So one of the things that my husband put on here is don't know if you can see it because of the shade here. But what we do is we crank this up, and it's like what you would have on a trailer. We crank that up, and it makes this go up higher, and then we're able to push it quite easily, even though it's so big. So that has worked real well for us. We just crank that up, and then it's got the 2 tires on the back there, and they're wanting to get back out there. And then it's able to be moved pretty easily. So I hope that answered a few of your questions there about chicken tractors.